We're gonna do some graphs for section 2.1. So first of all, we need a table. So I already entered the table. So we have credit card, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover, and the column B we have frequency, then 11, 23, 9, and 7. So we want to make the bar graph. For the Excel, if you want to make the graph, first of all, for the label of the first column, you need to delete. Okay, and then we will highlight the whole table and then click on Insert. So you go to Charts in the charts, and you will see that the very top one, you see it say Insert column or bar chart. Then you click on the arrow down. On this arrow down, you have 2D, 3D, 2D bar, and 2D bar. So column for the vertically. So you should choose the 2D. Okay, don't be too fancy. We choose the first one. And we got the bar graph for frequency, right? So if you don't like this look, you can go up here, chart style on the top here, and then you can have different style. Okay, so you have a label for the number inside like this or like this. So there's so many options that you can choose. Yeah, and if you like to change the color, you can have right here, change the color right here, and you can choose different color. Okay, so I move this next to the table, and now I can make it smaller, and then I change the name. So what is the name for this graph? It's bar graph, right? I want to make the horizontal bar graph. So the same step, we will highlight the table, click on Insert, and then same location under Charts, you go to Insert column or bar chart, click on the arrow drop down list, and then choose the horizontal. Okay, so you get this, and again you can choose different style as you want, and we will make it smaller a little bit, and then we change the name. So horizontal bar graph. Okay, now I want to make the pie chart. So I highlight the table, Insert, and then in the charts you will click on the circle. Okay, so click on the circle. You can do in the circle bar, not the bar. For the bar, you should do the 2D, but for the circle, if you like to be fancy, you can choose the 3D. Okay, so you can choose the 2D, and you click on the graph, and you have different style. You can choose different if you don't like this style, so you can choose the one that labeling for you. Okay, and they label the percent for you also. Okay, or you can label outside. So you can do this and then change the name to pie chart. Okay, okay, so the next one I want to show you how to calculate the relative frequency using Excel. So what are we going to do is we don't want to calculate one by one. we want to calculate for the first one and copy down for the rest. So how do we do that is we're gonna do the equal sign, and then because we want to calculate, so that's why we want to put the equal sign. If you do not put the equal sign, the Excel will think that you are putting some text but not calculation. Okay, so before we do that, so let's show you this one. We want to add this number, so you select this number and go to the top right corner, and you see the word say outer sum. You will click on the outer sum to get the total number of the credit card, and the answer they will put here in the yellow location, okay, in the bottom of those numbers. So highlight these numbers and then click on outer sum, then you get 50. Okay, so we know that the relative frequency, like the proportion, you will do part over the whole. So we're gonna put equal sign. I will click on 11 and it show B2. It's because 11 is in the column B and the row 2, and then divided by 50. I hit enter and you see we got the answer is 0.22. So the next one we're gonna do 23 divided by 50, right? But because we already entered the formula for the first one, so what do is you're gonna move your mouse to the corner until your plus sign look like this, the bottom corner on the right side of the box, until the plus sign look like this, and then you drag it down. You hold the left click of the mouse and then drag it down. Okay, so we're gonna check this 0.46. This is come from B3 divided by 50, right? You look at the command and you can see that. Okay, and now let's go down to 0.18, and it showed that B4 over 50. B4 means 9 because 9 is in the location of B4. So to make sure the answer, you can select this number and then click on outer sum again, and you expect to get the answer is 1 for the sum. If you want to convert this decimal number to the percentage, then you highlight those numbers and you want to highlight the one also. Okay, you go to numbers on Excel, and the number, then you click on the percentage. So it will convert for you the percent, and you see that in the pie chart they already calculate for you those numbers in the percent form.